Hi everyone, I'm Wolvlox and welcome back to SimCity Creator, where we are almost done with the European Renaissance. I believe we have less than 100 people to go. So hopefully it'll tick over and we'll be done. Congratulations! Once again, congratulations. Your city's population has gone up by 20,000. Fantastic job. And the symbol of this time, the Notre Dame Cathedral, has been masterfully completed too. Indeed, the Notre Dame Cathedral is nothing less than a plea for peace to the whole world. Alrighty then, let's move on to the next time period. You know the drill by now. We're going to finish up the rest of this era, unlock the remaining buildings, unlock the remaining maps. So I'll see you when that's done. So I'll see you in a bit. And for our first bonus map. Peace. I'm sorry to bother you, Master Wolf, but I have big news. Wind City has grown to become an artropolis. So to celebrate this momentous occasion, I have taken the liberty of adding a bonus map. So now we have the first bonus map. Hopefully soon enough we'll get the second bonus map. Alright everyone, it has been an insane grind. But I have not even unlocked the excellent map or the college for this era. So you know what? I think we're just going to call it quits for now. And I think we'll come back and unlock those buildings another time because I'd like to just move on. But you can see we have 500,000 simoleons and we have 100,000 population and we still haven't reached, we haven't unlocked either of the building or the map. And if we take a look here, okay, so what I did is I tried other approaches to seeing how I could unlock those buildings. So I tried covering the entire map's flammability to no effect, getting rid of all of the crime on the map to no effect, and I also in another run I raised the education level as high as I could get it, which was about to 22, to no results. And my health level, I think I got up pretty high as well, but it also didn't do anything. So I don't know what's going on or if there's some other conditions we have to meet, but we'll just come back to this. So what I wanted to do, we can go check out the gallery and just see what buildings we have left to do. Because it is just the college and the map, but we can take a quick look here. I would say that out of all the buildings that are kind of hard to grind for this era, I would say that the hardest one is trying to get all three of these, because in most cases, at least from what I've played, the seaport will usually just give you 2 of these, and the third one you kind of have to just hope that you have enough room for. I mean, if you've got a lot of seaports, it's probably not going to be a problem. But if you're like me and you're just building one so you could get all the buildings, then you might have to bulldoze them a few times to get what you need. But that's everything for this era other than the college. We can look at the symbol of the age. The Notre Dame Cathedral, the embodiment of Gothic architecture, so large it can contain a 10-story building easily. All right. So the next era, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, I also did I believe, let me make sure to check. So we're gonna go to our other one over here, the 32,000. Yeah. So I set it up for the next era. I removed a little bit of our population. I evicted them, I guess, so that we could make it easier for the next era. So that, because it's another population-based milestone, kind of. You'll see. But we also took care of the church. We needed to donate. You might recall that from Open Asia Age, we needed to donate to the temple. So in this case, I did donate all the 50,000 that was required. I just wanted to show you that once that's done, you can't investigate. When you investigate it, it won't give you the option to donate anymore. So that's all taken care of. So what we're going to do is go to the next era. And we'll just save over that other save file since it didn't work out so well for us. Peace Wolf, nice to have you again so soon. Have you had our fill of the European Renaissance? then let us move on to the next time period. Of course, that's what I like to say, but since I would like to experience a variety of time periods and civilizations, we have prepared 3 brand new time periods for you. Please choose the silhouette of the one you would like to play. So we're going to start with Asia Development Age. I see. Way to push yourself, Wolf. Alrighty then, let's move on to the next period. This marks the beginning of another long journey. It seems like we've had a lot of long journeys. I shall see you later. And the third block. We're finally moving on. The time is an age of great advances. The motto of the Sims of this age is, may tomorrow be a better tomorrow than today. Asia Development Age. The Sims of this age, though hurt and exhausted from the long war, banded together to nurse their wounds and work towards a brighter future. Electricity spread throughout the city and caused it to grow by leaps and bounds. The Sims incorporated Western culture into their lives through trade, and they became wealthy and bountiful. So we have to increase our development further and become a proud modern-day city. The Sims of this age are doing their best to nurse the wounds they received during the war while hoping for a brighter future. And the bright power of electricity served to greatly advance homes, businesses, farms, and industry, while also greatly altering the Sims' lifestyle and the appearance of their cities. R. Residence. C. Commerce. I plus F. Industry plus farm. Agriculture. Places where Sims live, places where they buy and sell, and where they give birth. I'm sorry, what? I don't what? I don't follow. Just like the last time period, you can help keep progress moving by keeping these 3 zones balanced. I think I plus F is where they grab food and where they bake things. But alright, trading with other cities is a technique you can also make use of. And so, I would like you to build a power plant and bring electricity to the city. Create homes, businesses, industries, and farms in good balance. And make good use of trade, if you wouldn't mind. And just in case you forget, I've prepared the memo for you, just as always. So with that, we have to develop the city and bring our approval rating up to 100%. I'm sorry, one last thing. The city's future development will be heavily dependent on the power of science, technology, in other words. Oh, also, the need to provide your city's own food through agriculture has been eliminated. That's right, we no longer have to build farms. We can bulldoze all of them. That said, agriculture will continue to operate as a pollution-less industry. Well, here's a little pro tip. Once we unlock parks, specifically large parks, we don't really have to worry about that. So industry all the way. So it'll be up to you to as to whether or not the new city comes to focus on electricity. Well, you have to build electricity, otherwise everyone will move out. So what will bring happiness to the city? Remember, it is in your hands. And we're going to take this moment to quickly save. And you can see that our RCF bar just quickly slid over because of the conditions we were in, as in it looks like we had not very much commerce and industry, but we had a lot of houses, which makes sense. So we're going to save over here. But I'm going to set things... Actually, before we do that, I think there's a notice we're going to get right out of the way. Yes, there's a new notice. Let's go to the mayor's office. Now, Wolf, in this time period, electricity is the new and invaluable source of energy. Electricity is the source of electricity. Yeah. For the Sims that live in the city, electricity was nothing less than the light of hope itself. Thanks to electricity, many new machines and products were invented, making life better for everyone. The nighttime city became bright and lively, and the Sims had much more time to enjoy their lives. Isn't it like 1950 in this time period? I mean, I think they've been doing that for a while. And now is the time to use the power of electricity to further advance our wind city. From this time period forth, you will be able to build coal power plants. Once you've made the coal plants, just connect them with zones with power lines and you're all set. And don't forget to keep connecting your zones with roads. If you see any buildings flashing, it means that they don't have any electricity. Yep, they will be abandoned. So it looks like he said we had the choice, but we really don't. Incidentally, buildings can receive power from power lines even if they're 3 panels away. So keep that in mind and remember that you don't have to connect power lines to every building. I think power can also transfer between buildings that are adjacent. So essentially, if you build your city compact enough, you really shouldn't have to build too many power lines. Another little pro tip. You can also check the electricity supply section in the information sheet. But be careful. Coal plants produce awful pollution that didn't exist in previous time periods. Yeah, progress also creates pollution. And Sims won't want to live in areas that are dirty and polluted. So please be sure to build your power plants as far away from residential zones as possible. And you can see we already kind of have some pollution. You can keep an eye on the city's pollution levels with the information sheet as well. Furthermore, you can increase the coal power plant's power output if you import coal through trade. So this is this era's main feature is trade. And I believe, yeah, so for this era specifically, we can actually import goods to advance our city's development. So we can import wood, iron, coal, oil, gas. Oil and gas are kind of, coal, oil, and gas are kind of explanatory. I don't actually know what gas does because I don't think there's any gas. There's not a gas power plant in this game, so not sure. But wood will increase, like residential, coal, and oil, obviously for the power plants. So it's helpful, but if you develop your city well enough, you probably won't need them. Phew. Yeah, after that long explanation, it's very, we won't have to deal with that for future eras or the other two eras because it's basically the same, but yep, we got it all. You did wonderful. I knew you would, Wolf. Alrighty then, go give them a try. The happiness of this city is in your hands. Yes, and I think that's actually gonna be it for today. So I'm Wolflocks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.